Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. I have something truly exciting to share with you. It's about just 50 words. Yes, only 50 words that can actually help you speak English more easily and naturally. It might sound unbelievable. You may be thinking, how can only 50 words help me speak fluently? But trust me, these words work like magic. They're not fancy or complicated. They're the small, everyday words that native speakers use all the time, and they are more powerful than you think. I still remember when I first began learning English, I felt confused and unsure. I knew many words in my head, but I didn't know how to say them out loud. One day, my teacher told me something that changed everything. You don't need many words. You just need the right ones. And she was right. So today I want to give those powerful words to you. I'll help you use them to think, speak, and even feel in English. And the best way to show you is through a story. A simple story from my own life using those very words. Let's go back to where it all began. When I was a child, I loved stories. I listened to them every morning and night, but always in my own language. Then one day, I heard a story in English, and even though I didn't understand, I liked how it sounded. The voice was calm, and the words felt warm. I wanted to feel that story in my heart. So I began listening every single day. I started with short stories, songs, and small conversations. At first it was difficult. I couldn't understand much, but some words kept coming back. Words like I you want go can come like have and need. I wrote them down, said them out loud, and made little sentences. I said things like I want water, or you can come, or I like apples. These tiny lines helped more than big grammar rules. Little by little, I noticed change. I could understand more, speak more, and I wasn't afraid anymore. These 50 words became my friends. I used them every day. I didn't need long grammar lessons. I just needed to use these simple words with care and confidence. One day, I met a tourist in my town. She was from Canada. She asked me, "Do you know where the market is?" I smiled and said, "Yes, I can show you." I was so happy because I spoke English, and she understood me. That moment made me proud. After that, I started talking to more people. I kept using the same simple words. I didn't try to sound smart. I just wanted to speak from my heart. I said things like, "I don't know," or "Can you help me?" I also asked, "Where do you live?" or "What do you want to eat?" These were real questions built from small but powerful words. My teacher once told me, "You don't need big words. You need useful ones." And now I know she was right. So, I made my own list of 50 words and practiced them every day. I looked in the mirror and spoke to myself. I said, "Hello, how are you?" "I am fine. I like pizza. I have a dog. She is nice." These little sentences made me feel strong. Soon I stopped translating. I started thinking in English. I used those same 50 words to build clear and real thoughts. One day, I was sitting in a park when a child ran up and said something in English. I smiled and answered him. His mother looked surprised and asked, "Oh, you speak English," I said. "A little. I'm learning," she smiled. "Your English is good." That made me feel proud. I had worked hard with just 50 words, and now they were working for me. I want you to feel the same. Use these words every day. Don't wait. Don't be shy. Speak them out loud whenever you can. Say them while walking. Say them before you sleep. Say them in your dreams. Let them grow inside you until they feel natural. These words are small, but they're strong. With them, you can ask, answer, describe, and even share your thoughts and feelings. Fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about using your words with confidence. And these 50 words can help you start. So, are you ready to begin? I'll help you step by step. I'll show you how I used each word through real-life stories. We'll take it slow and steady. Just you, me, and the 50 words that will change how you speak English forever. Let me show you how I began with the first 10 simple words. You, he, she, it, we, they, am, is, are. They may look small, but they are powerful. With them, I built sentences like, I am happy. She is nice. They are here. I practice these lines every day, morning and night. I closed my eyes and repeated them until they felt natural in my mouth. I made it into a little game. When I saw people on the street, I'd say, he is tall. She is fast. They are talking. I didn't care if people looked at me. I was learning. I was growing. And after 1 week, I truly knew those 10 words. After 1 week of repeating those 10 basic words again and again, I felt something change. I didn't forget them. They stayed in my mind like trusted friends. They became part of my everyday thinking. I could say them without stopping to remember. They came naturally, and that gave me confidence to keep going. So I decided to add more words. I wrote down useful ones like want, like need, go, come, get, make, do, have, and know. These were action words, words I could use to talk about my feelings in my daily life. I practiced with simple lines. I want food. You like tea. We need help. They go home. I also said, she comes here. He gets water. I make tea. You do work. We have books. They know me. These small sentences helped me explain what I was doing, what I wanted, what I liked, and what I felt. With just these words, I could speak clearly and say so many useful things. I used these words to make small stories. I said things like, I want to go to the park. She comes with me. We get ice cream. We like it. It wasn't a long story, but it was mine, and it felt real. It showed me that I could tell my own life in English using simple but strong words. I practiced more. I said things like, I wake up, I go to school, I eat food, I come home, I do homework, I sleep. These small lines became my daily rhythm. They were my thoughts spoken out loud. I didn't read from a textbook or memorize difficult grammar rules. I just spoke what I lived using the words I had. One day, I was in a small shop when a woman dropped her bag. I quickly picked it up and said, here you can take it. She looked at me, smiled, and said, thank you. I answered, you're welcome. In that moment, I didn't feel nervous. I didn't need to think too much. I just used what I had learned. That experience made me feel like I could truly live in English. It wasn't about knowing every word. It was about using the ones I knew with care. It felt like magic, but it wasn't magic. It was the result of practice of love and of joy. That moment showed me the power of simple, useful words. I want you to feel this joy too. I want you to see that these 50 words are not small. They are powerful. They are your tools to open the door to English. They help you speak with people, share your thoughts, and express your feelings in a natural way. So I kept going, and I added more useful words. I focused on question words. Words that help you ask and answer what, where, when, who, why, how, can, do, did, does. With these, I could say things like, what is your name? Where do you live? When do you go? Who is that? Why are you sad? How do you know? Can you help me? I also used, do you like this? Did you eat? Does she sing? These questions helped me connect with people. They were short, but full of meaning. I asked my teacher, my friends, and even asked myself, why do I want to learn English? And I answered, because I want to grow and connect. These small question words helped me think in English. I wrote a question each day and answered it with the words I knew. For example, I asked, "What do you like?" I answered, "I like music." Or, "Where do you go?" I said, "I go to school." This daily habit made me feel strong and excited. Then I learned time words now: today, yesterday, tomorrow, always, never, sometimes, before, after, again. These helped me talk about time clearly. I said, "I am tired now." Today I will read. Yesterday I watched a show. Tomorrow I will call you. I use them to describe my day, my past, and my future. I also practiced, I always drink water. I never eat fish. Sometimes I sing. I sleep before dinner. I play after school. I will try again. These words helped me sound natural. I started writing in a journal, describing my plans and my day. I didn't try to write perfectly. I just wrote honestly with the words I knew. Next, I added helper words like this: that, these, those, very, more, all, every, any, no. They helped me speak more clearly and point to things. I said, "This is good. That is my bag. These are nice. Those are old. I am very happy. I want more food. I ate all the rice. Every day, I walk." I also said, "I don't want any help." These helper words made my English more complete. They made it easier for me to explain what I meant. They were simple, but they added strength and clarity to my sentences. I felt like I was truly speaking, not just learning. These words brought my thoughts to life. All these words were part of my core 50 words. Yes, they were basic, but they were golden. I loved these words. I respected them. They helped me build my English voice and shape my English heart. Now I want you to try too. Start small. Take 10 words today. Make 5 clear sentences. Say them out loud. Record your voice. Listen to your own English. Feel the strength in those small words. Then tomorrow add 10 more. Keep building. Write a short story with them. Tell it to yourself. Tell it to the mirror. Talk to your room, your pet, the wall, anyone or anything. It's not silly. It's powerful. It's your practice. Your 50 words are your power. They are your first steps. They are your wings. With them, you can fly into English. You can talk with confidence. You can express who you are. You can live in this language. I did it, and I know you can too. I am with you. We are learning together side by side. Now I'll tell you what I did after learning the first 30 words. I didn't stop. I kept going. I wanted to learn how to use them in more ways. I wanted to talk not just about myself, but about the world around me. So I started learning more action words that describe things I do every day. Words like look, listen, walk, run, eat, drink, read, write, sleep, and play became my new tools. They helped me build my daily English. I said things like, I look at the sky, I listen to music, I walk to school, I run in the park, I eat rice, I drink water, I read books, I write a story. I also said I sleep early, I play with my friend. These words allowed me to describe my routine, my habits, and my experiences. I used them to create stories. One story I remember goes like this. Today I wake up, I eat bread, I drink milk, I walk to class, I see my teacher, I listen to her. Then I said I write in my notebook. I talk to my friend, we play outside, we eat lunch, I walk home, I sleep. This story was short, but full of life. It used real actions and clear words. It helped me speak freely. I told it to my teacher, and she smiled. She said, "Now you are really speaking." That compliment made me proud. It gave me hope. It motivated me to go further. So I began learning feeling words like happy, sad, good, bad, tired, hungry, angry, fine, okay, and afraid. I practiced them in real sentences. I am happy. She is sad. This is good. That is bad. He is tired. I am hungry. I also said they are angry. I feel fine. You are okay. The child is afraid. These words helped me share how I felt. They gave me a voice for my emotions. Speaking them made my English feel personal and alive. They made my learning journey real, and I was ready to keep going even more. Now I could finally talk about how I feel and also how others feel. These words became my tools when I wrote in my diary. I wrote lines like, "Today I am happy." "My friend gave me a gift." "It is a good day." Some days were different. I wrote, "I am tired today. I did too much work. I want to sleep." These small sentences gave me comfort. I was not just writing English, I was living it. I was using it to speak my truth. English was no longer just a school subject. It became my voice, my story, my daily song. These words made me love the language more deeply. I stopped seeing myself as just a student. I felt like someone who truly speaks English. I talked to people more often. I had longer conversations with myself. I even began talking to the world in English. I listened more closely too, on the bus, on the street, on the TV. I heard others using the words I knew. That was a powerful feeling. It filled me with joy and a kind of light inside. I would say to myself, I understand. I can speak. I can really do it now. Every time I heard familiar words, it gave me strength. One day I went to a small cafe. I wanted some tea. The man behind the counter asked, "What would you like?" I smiled and said, "I want one tea, please." He smiled back and said, "Here you go." That tiny moment made me so happy. I had used my words, my voice, my English, and I got what I needed. That day, I realized something big. These 50 words were my freedom. They were my key to a new world. And now, I want you to feel the same way. I want you to take your words outside. Use them in real places with real people. Say them in the shop. Say them to a friend. Say them during a phone call. Don't wait until it's perfect. Don't wait for grammar books. Speak now. Speak simple. Speak strong. Your voice is already enough. Your words are ready. You just need to use them with confidence and care. There was one small game I loved to play. Every day, I picked one thing around me, a cup, a book, a chair, and made 5 sentences about it. For example, this is a cup. I like this cup. It is small. It is red. I drink from it. It sounds simple, but it worked. I played this game with many things around the house. I said this is a pen. I write with it. It is black. It is long. I use it at school. This little game made my speaking better. It helped me think faster in English. It made my mouth move more naturally. It made my mind stronger and more active. You can try this too. Pick anything. Say 5 lines. Use your 50 words. You'll start to feel the change inside you. You'll feel your English growing. Your confidence will rise. Your voice will become clear. Your fear will fade away. Soon you will enjoy speaking out loud. You'll smile as you speak, just like I did. Another powerful thing I did was recording my voice. I used my phone open to the voice recorder and spoke 5 short lines. Then I listened to myself. At first, I felt shy. My voice sounded strange to me, but after a few times, I started to like it. I said, "This is my English voice. It is real. It is mine. It is strong." I recorded short talks like, "Hello, my name is Ariel. I am a student. I like music. I have a cat. I want to learn English." I listened again, and fixed what I said. Then I recorded it again. That helped me a lot. It made me more confident. It helped me improve. You can do this too. Your voice is your best teacher. Trust it. Listen to your own words. Learn from your mistakes. Love your growth. Speak in front of the mirror. Speak to yourself at night. Speak in your heart. Your words are not small. They are full of power. These 50 words are more than just vocabulary. They are your tools. They are your steps. They are your wings. With them, you can go far. You can share your day. You can express your dreams. You can fly with your English. I want to show you how I use these words in real life, not just in my room, but outside. One day, I went to the park. I saw people walking, children laughing, and birds flying in the sky. I looked around and softly said, "That boy is running. The girl is laughing. She is happy. They play together." I wasn't speaking to them, but I was thinking in English. I was practicing with the world around me. I kept going. It is a good day. The sun is hot. I want to sit. I am tired now. These words felt natural. I was using them freely without stress. I found a bench and sat down. A man with a dog passed by. I said to myself, "The dog is big. It is brown. It looks kind. The man is smiling. Oh, he likes the dog." These small thoughts helped me grow. They helped me think like an English speaker. I made this my habit. Every day, I picked something I saw and said 5 lines about it. I used the same 50 words, and they worked. They helped me speak. They helped me believe in myself. Another time, I went to the market. I wanted to buy fruit. I walked to the seller and said, "Hello." He said, "Hi, what do you want?" I replied, "I want apples." He asked, "How many?" I said, "3, please." He gave me the apples. I asked, "How much?" He said, $2. I gave the money and said, "Thank you." He smiled and said, "Have a good day." I smiled back and said, "You too." That talk made my day. It was short, but it was real. I used English. I used my voice. I didn't need perfect grammar. I just needed courage. When I got home, I wrote that conversation in my notebook. I smiled as I read it again. "I want apples. 3, please." "How much?" $2. "Thank you. You too." That was my real English. I want you to do the same. Go to a shop. Use your words. Say something. Start simple. Start now. Another thing that helped me was cartoons. Yes, cartoons. They use easy English. I watched a cartoon about a little bear. The bear said, "I want food. I am hungry. Come with me. Let's play." I smiled. I understood. I knew those words. I said the same lines with the bear. I want food. I am hungry. I copied the voice. I practiced with joy. That cartoon helped me more than a grammar book ever did. I also started watching short English stories on YouTube. Stories made for kids. They were slow and used simple vocabulary. I listened and repeated after the story. I paused the video and said the line myself. Then I played it again to check. It was fun. It felt like a game with my ears, my voice, and my mind. You can do this too. Pick a short video, listen, pause, repeat. Copy the voice, feel the rhythm. Speak it out loud. These small practices will make you strong. You won't feel scared. You'll feel free. I remember telling my family, "Now I can speak a little English." They smiled and said, "Say something." So I said, "I am Ariel. I want to learn. I like books. I read every day." My family clapped. I felt proud. I felt happy. I felt ready for more. Then I began to create my own stories, small, simple ones. I used only the 50 words I had practiced every day. One of my favorite stories was this: a boy has a cat. The cat is black and small. It is kind. The boy likes the cat very much. They play every day in the yard. The cat runs fast and the boy laughs. Both of them are happy together. It was a short story, but it was full of meaning. I shared that story with my friend. She smiled and said, "It is nice." I asked her, "Do you want to make a story too?" She said yes. So we made many stories using just small, simple words. We spoke the stories to each other. We laughed at the funny parts. We learned new ideas. It was fun and easy. You can try this too. Create a small story using only the words you already know. Speak it out loud. Share it with someone or say it to yourself. Let your voice grow little by little. Let your words fly freely like birds learning to move through the sky. Another thing I did was make a wall chart. I wrote my 50 most used words on a big paper. Then I put it on the wall where I could see it every day. Every morning I looked at the chart. I picked 5 words and made 5 small lines. I said them again and again. It became my morning practice, just me and my wall of words. My wall became my teacher. My room became my school. My voice became the classroom. I didn't need anything fancy, just paper, a pen, and the will to keep going. These simple steps gave me great strength. After some time, I didn't need the chart anymore. The words were inside me. They lived in my mind, in my mouth, and in my heart. Now I could say many real things. I said I want water. She is kind. They are here. This is bad. I am not happy. We can do it. Where is he? What is this? All of that came from just 50 words. I wasn't waiting for grammar books. I wasn't waiting for big lessons. I was already speaking. I was using what I had, and it was enough. You have those same words too. You can start now. You don't need more to begin. You just need to believe in yourself and your voice. Use what you know and speak it with care. Every small step is a success. Every word you speak is gold. Don't say I can't. Say I can try. Don't say it's too hard. Say it will get easier with time. Because it truly will. English is not only a subject, it is a habit. It is a daily rhythm. It is a feeling inside your heart. It is a voice that whispers, I want to connect with the world. So use your 50 words with joy. Use them with love. Speak them as if they truly matter, because they do. They are more powerful than long words or perfect grammar. They are your tools. They are the first stones to build your English house. And with them, you can build a strong, beautiful world of your own. Later on, I wanted to make English part of every moment of my day, not only when I had time, not only when I was studying, but all the time. From morning to night, I lived with English. When I woke up, I said, I am awake. I looked outside and said, it is sunny or it is raining. I started each day in English. When I brushed my teeth, I said, I am brushing. When I drank water, I said, I drink now. At breakfast, I said, I eat bread. These small actions came with small words. They were not school words, they were life words, real useful words. I didn't wait for class. I didn't wait for a teacher. I used what I had. I spoke what I knew. I said things like, I want more. I like this. I am full. It is good. These were daily words, everyday English, and I used them every single day without stopping. I also started talking about people in my life. I said, he is my brother. She is my mother. They are kind. We are happy. I said these lines again and again. Every time I saw someone I knew, I formed a sentence, even if I didn't say it out loud. I said it in my head. And that counts as practice too. You can do the same. Look around you. Look at your family or friends. Think in English. Say one line about them in your heart. That's how real fluency starts to grow. I also started writing at night. Just 3 simple sentences. I called it my day in 3 lines. I wrote I woke up early. I went to school. I came home late. Or I wrote I stayed home. I ate with my family. I watched a show. These lines were small but very real. They helped me see my own life through English. That made me stronger. That made me feel happy. English wasn't just something I studied anymore. It became part of my identity, my thoughts, and my everyday emotions. I also liked playing a fun name game. I picked a word like happy and made a name with it. For example, I said Happy Harry. Then I made a sentence, Happy Harry likes apples. This game helped me smile while learning. I laughed and created new lines. Tired Tom eats rice. Funny Fiona likes cats. It was simple, creative, and full of joy. Every small activity added something new. Every moment became a chance to practice. And all of it came from using the same 50 words again and again in smart, joyful ways. Then I tried the word sad. I said out loud, Sad Sam wants tea. It sounded funny, and I smiled. That simple sentence made me laugh, and I liked it. This little word game brought me joy. I was playing with language, and playing is good for the brain. It helps you remember words without stress, and it brings lightness to your learning. I started using this game every day. I picked a feeling word, made a name, and built a line. You can try it too with family or friends or just by yourself for fun. Games like this make learning feel less like study and more like play. And when learning is fun, you'll want to keep going. Your words will grow stronger with joy. Another thing that helped me a lot was listening and repeating. When I heard someone say a short line, I repeated it right away. If a cartoon said, "Let's go," I said it too. If a song said, "I want to dance," I repeated, "I want to dance." I didn't always know every word in the sentence, but I copied the sounds with my own voice. I said the line with my heart. I used my voice to repeat and practice. That made my mouth move better and my ears sharper. My speaking speed slowly got better. You can try this too. Listen and repeat as much as you can. Don't worry if you are slow or if you make small mistakes. That is how real learning happens. Mistakes are part of the path. Repeating what you hear helps you become more natural. Just keep going one sentence at a time until it feels easy. I also spoke to myself in the mirror. I looked into my own eyes and said, "Hello, Ariel. How are you today? You're good. You can speak. You will learn." Those words felt like seeds. I said them daily. I watered them with my voice. With time, they grew into full thoughts and sentences filled with confidence and courage. You can do the same. Look at your face and speak gently. Smile while you talk. Say how you feel, what you want, what you did, or what you plan for tomorrow. Use your 50 words. They are enough. They are powerful tools that help you express yourself. Speak to yourself like a friend, and soon you will speak with others too. Another helpful tool I used was flashcards. I wrote one word on one side and a sentence on the back. For example, on one side, go. On the back, I go to school. I picked one card each day. I read the word, then the line, then I made a new line. He goes to work. They go by bus. I kept adding more ideas. These cards help me remember words and build more lines. You can make your own flashcards easily with just paper and a pen. Small tools lead to big results. Every flashcard was a step forward. I didn't need anything special, just my own effort. Step by step, line by line, I became more comfortable speaking real English. I even made a funny song with my 50 words. It didn't rhyme, and it wasn't musical, but it was mine. I sang, I like tea. I want food. I go home. It is good. I laughed when I sang it. It was silly, but it helped me speak faster. Singing made the words stick in my mind. I remembered them without pressure or stress. You can sing too. Make a funny little tune. Say your lines with rhythm. Even if it sounds strange, it works. It's fun, and it helps your voice grow stronger. Another thing I did was speak about what I saw. I looked around and made lines like, this is a tree, that is a bird. It is flying. I see it. I like it. I did this while walking, waiting, or standing in line. I didn't waste time. I used every moment as a chance to speak and think in English. You can do this too. Look at the sky and say, it is blue. Look at your bag and say, it is big. Look at your food and say, I eat rice. That's real practice. These lines are not from a textbook. They are your own life, your own voice. That's why they work. They help you feel like a true English speaker little by little. I also made a small book called My English Life. In it, I wrote simple things: my name, my age, what I like, what I eat, who my friends are. I wrote, my name is Ariel. I am a student. I like music. I eat fruit. I have one friend, Tommy. It was a short book, but it was full of truth and full of me. You can make one too. Use your words. Keep it simple. Keep it real. It doesn't have to be long. What matters is that it reflects your voice and your life. This book made me feel strong. It helped me love my English voice. It reminded me that small steps can carry big meaning and deep emotion. One day, I realized something very important. You do not need big words to sound smart. You do not need long words to speak clearly. You only need the right words. You need to use them every day, and use them with care. That's what helped me speak better. I didn't wait for more words. I used my 50 again and again. I made my sentences strong. I used them to express real feelings. I said I am tired. I want to sleep. I like this place. This food is good. Can you help me? Those small lines were powerful. They helped me talk to people, ask for help, share how I felt. That's what real speaking is, not fancy words, but real connection. Words that come from your heart. Words that help others know who you are. That is why I want you to use your 50 words with love, not just skill. Speak to your teacher, your family, your friends, and even to yourself. Talking is learning. Talking is growing. Talking is the key to becoming a real speaker. I used to visit a small shop every Friday. The man there was kind. I spoke to him in English. I said, hello. I want milk. I want bread. Thank you. Goodbye. He always understood me. He smiled. That made me feel proud. I felt like someone who could use English in real life. That gave me so much joy. And that joy came from my 50 words, the ones I practiced every day. I still use them today. I still say, I don't know. I go now. It is late. Let's go. We're here. These are not special words, but they are full of power. They help. They work. You don't need to learn big, difficult words to start. You just need to start. Say the words you know. Say them again and again. Every time you speak, you get better. You get stronger. And one day, you will feel proud of how far you've come. One of my favorite habits was telling little stories before bed. I would lie in bed and say 5 lines. I didn't write them. I just said them softly in the dark. Today I went out. I saw a cat. It was small. It looked at me. Then it ran. That was one of my bedtime stories. I told it to myself like a gift. You can do this too. Tell yourself a small story each night. Keep it short, keep it soft, keep it sweet. It will help your brain think in English before you sleep. It will help your words grow strong, not just in your mouth, but in your heart. Let your voice become part of your life. Let your 50 words carry your dreams. I created a fun game and called it, What Did I Do? Every day, I would say a few things out loud like I ate, I read, I slept, I walked, I talked. These were simple words, but each one gave power to my voice. They helped me see my day in English. I was no longer thinking in my native language. I was starting to live inside English. That was the real secret, making English a habit, not a task. I didn't wait for the perfect day or a full free hour. I started right away. I looked around, picked 5 words, said 1 line, and that became my practice. That was how I grew my fluency. Small daily steps made a big change. You can follow this method too. Start where you are with what you know. I also had a friend who was learning English like me. We made a little plan. Each day we spoke 3 lines to each other. It became a lovely habit. One day I said, "What do you like?" She said, "I like cake." I smiled and said, "Me too." The next day she asked me, "Where do you go?" I said, "I go to school." She replied, "I go too." These short talks were small, but they felt big to us. We felt supported. We felt like real English speakers. We felt brave. You can find someone too. A friend, a sibling, a classmate. Speak 3 lines a day. It doesn't take long, but it changes everything. Even small talks can build strong voices. Big change begins with tiny efforts. Every sentence you speak is a step toward freedom. I still remember the first time I talked to my teacher in English. I was nervous. My heart beat fast, but I still said, "I want help." She smiled kindly and replied, "Of course." I said, "I do not know this." She said, "I will show you." I said, "Thank you." She said, "You are doing well." That moment taught me something important. English is not just about grammar. It's about connection, kindness, and sharing with others. After that, I wasn't afraid anymore. I felt happy. I felt free. I felt seen. And that is what I want you to feel too. Speak even when you're shy. Speak even when it's hard. Speak even when it's not perfect. Your voice matters. Your words are enough. Every time you speak, you become a little more of the person you want to be. That light inside you grows brighter each time. Of course, there were days I felt tired. Days I didn't feel like practicing. But I made a promise to myself, just say 1 sentence. Even if it was only "I am tired," that still counted. 1 line is better than 0. 1 word is better than none. That is how you stay strong. Don't say "not today." Instead, say just 1 line. That line will keep you on track. It will carry you through the tough days. And then one day, without even planning it, you'll speak a whole story in English and you'll smile. You'll say, "I did it," and I will be proud of you. There's a story I want to share with you. One day I was sitting in the park and a little child walked up to me. She smiled, and I smiled back. She said, "What is your name?" I answered. "My name is Ariel." She looked up and asked, "Do you like birds?" I said, "Yes, I like birds." She pointed to the sky and said, Look a big bird. I looked and said, yes, it is flying. Then her mother came and said, say goodbye now. The child waved and said goodbye. I smiled and said it back. It was a short talk, but it warmed my heart and stayed with me. That little exchange didn't need big words. It was simple. It was real. It was English. That's the moment I felt truly free. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't planning. I was just speaking, and the words flowed. My 50 words were enough to share a moment with someone. That's what I want for you. Not just to pass a test or get a job, but to feel connect and live in English. To use your words to reach out and share who you are. Words are not just for books. Words are for life. Use them today. Use them now. Don't wait for more. You already have enough. Another small habit I had was saying one sentence when I woke up. As soon as I opened my eyes, I spoke English. Sometimes I said, it is a new day. Sometimes I feel good. Other days, I want to learn more. These lines set the tone for my whole day. They gave me energy. They told my brain, today we speak English. You can do this too. Make one sentence your morning habit. Say it every morning, even before you get out of bed. Say it with love. Say it with joy. That one line will become your daily light. I also created something called a word walk. I went for a walk, and every 5 steps I said one word, go, come, eat, see, like. After a few steps, I started saying full lines. I go home. You come here. I eat now. I see the cat. I like this. My walk became a speaking session. I moved my body and I moved my voice. I felt strong and focused. It was my favorite kind of practice. You can try this too, even if you're just walking in your yard. Walk and speak. One word, one line. Say it 5 times. That's enough. Another powerful thing I tried was teaching. One day, I met a small boy in my street. He was about 6. I asked him, do you want to learn English? He said yes. I taught him 5 simple words, run, eat, sleep, play, go. I said them and he repeated. Then we made lines. I run. I eat. I sleep. I play. I go. He laughed and enjoyed it. I was happy too. When you teach, you learn even more. You feel the words inside you. You speak them with care. If you can teach someone, even a child or a friend, teach 5 words, make 5 lines, speak together. You will grow in ways you never expected. But of course, not every day was easy. One night I felt low. I thought, I'm not good at this. I felt like I couldn't keep going. Then I opened my notebook and read my old sentences. I want to learn. I like books. I eat with my family. I read them slowly, softly, and I smiled. I saw how far I had come. That smile gave me new hope. That hope gave me strength to say one more line I can speak. That night I learned something big. You won't always feel strong. You won't always feel ready. But don't stop. Never give up. When you feel low, say just one line. Say it like a seed. Say it like a light. That one line will help lift you up. And now, one last activity I want to share with you, my English jar. I took a small glass jar and wrote words on little pieces of paper. Each paper had one word. I folded them and dropped them into the jar. Every morning, I picked one word at random. If I got the word play, I made 5 lines. I play. You play. We play. They play every day. He likes to play. Then I put the paper back. That jar became my daily coach. It gave me surprises. It gave me focus. It gave me joy. You can make your own jar too. It's simple. It's fun. It works. Just a jar, a few papers, and your 50 words. That's all you need to make English your daily habit. The next day, I picked another paper from my English jar. I smiled. It felt like receiving a small gift each morning. That tiny folded word was my spark. You can make this jar too. Write 10 words, make 10 papers, fold them, and choose one each day. Speak 5 lines with it. That's your gift, your secret magic. These little steps may look small, but they are powerful. Every word you say is a win. Every sentence you build is a step forward. Don't wait for something big. Think small. Think now. Think simple. Just one sentence is enough to move ahead. That's exactly how I learned. One word one day, one dream, that's all it takes. And you're doing better than you think. You're strong. You're brave. You're not walking alone. I'm here with you. And many others are on this same path. We're all walking side by side. So ask yourself right now, can you say I am ready? Can you say I want to learn? Can you say I will try? Say it out loud. Say it with heart. That's where fluency begins, not with pressure, but with love and joy. You don't need magic to learn English. There's no hidden secret. There's just one truth speak every day, even just a little. Listen every day. Use the same words again and again. 1 word today, 2 tomorrow. Slowly, your words will grow stronger. That's what happened to me. I remember the sentence I go to school. I eat with my friend. She is my sister. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. These simple lines helped me speak. They gave me confidence. They made me feel like English was mine. So don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect time is always now. Say 1 word, then say 1 more. That's how it starts. I remember once I was standing at a bus stop. A woman nearby was on her phone speaking in English. I listened quietly. She said, "I want to come. I am near. Wait for me. I am happy." I knew those words. I understood them. I said them silently in my head. That moment made me feel proud. I didn't know every word, but I knew enough to understand. That's fluency. Fluency doesn't mean knowing every word in the dictionary. It means knowing how to use the small words well every day in real life. When I read stories, I didn't know all the words, but I guessed the meaning. I looked at the pictures. I used what I already knew. I said, "This is a boy. He has a dog. They play together." It was enough to understand. I didn't stop when I saw hard words. I kept going. I trusted my brain. I trusted my feelings. That's how learning grows, not by stopping, but by continuing. One thing that helped me a lot was talking to pictures. Yes, just pictures. I would find a photo and describe it. He is tall. She is happy. It is big. They are playing. I said 5 lines for every photo I saw. It helped me think faster. It helped me use my words in real ways. You can do this too. Find a photo, say 5 lines. Slowly, clearly. This is your step. This is your training. You don't need a classroom. You only need your voice. Another game I loved was the yes and no game. I asked myself easy questions. Then I answered them out loud. "Do you like tea?" I said, "Yes, I like tea." "Do you sleep late?" I said, "No, I sleep early." "Do you have a dog?" I said, "No, I don't." Then I changed the questions. "Do you go to school?" "Yes, I go to school." "Do you read books?" "Yes, I read every day." This game was simple but powerful. I was practicing. I was using real questions and answers. It helped me speak better and faster. You can do this game too. Write 10 easy questions. Answer them every day. It's fun. It works. I also made something called My 5 Today. Every morning I picked 5 simple words and used them all day long. If I chose go eat like home and good, I'd say I go home. I eat rice. It is good. I like my home. She likes to eat. These short lines helped me practice. I remembered the words better. I built more and more sentences. You can do it too. Choose 5 words now. Make 5 lines. Say them again and again with joy, with feeling. It may look easy, but it is powerful. It's like planting seeds that grow into strong trees. There was a time when I had to speak in front of the class. I was nervous. My hands were cold. My heart was fast. But I took a deep breath and said, "My name is Ariel. I like books. I like tea. I live with my family. I want to learn English." I looked up. My teacher smiled. My friends clapped. I felt proud, so proud. I didn't use fancy words. I just used true words. They were small, but they came from my heart. They made me speak with confidence. That day, something changed inside me. After that, I wasn't afraid. I was more brave. That's what happens when you use your words, they shape who you become. So when your time comes to speak, don't worry about sounding smart. Just be honest. Be yourself. That's more than enough. Later, I made a little promise to myself, say 1 sentence every hour. Any sentence. I want water. It is cold. She is my friend. That 1 sentence made a big difference. It turned my day into an English day. My brain stayed active. My mouth kept moving. Even when I was busy, I kept my promise. 1 line. That's it. And slowly I grew stronger. My fear became smaller. You can make a promise too. 1 line each hour. It's simple but powerful. You don't need long plans. Just a short moment. That moment is your practice. That voice is your tool. That habit is your power. It's enough. Truly, it's enough. And now I want to tell you something that matters so much. Fluency isn't a place. It's not something you reach one day and stop. Fluency is a path, a habit, a journey. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about showing up with your voice, even when you feel shy, even when it feels hard. Just say, "I will try." That is where your real power begins. That's what I did. That's what you can do. When you use your 50 words again and again, magic happens. Your mouth starts moving. Your heart starts smiling. And one day, without even thinking, you'll say, "I speak English now." And it will be true. Because you did the work. Because you kept going. Because your small steps carried you all the way. Now I'll share one more thing that helped me deeply. I called it my morning talk. Every morning, I stood in front of the mirror and said 5 things. I am strong. I can learn. I will try. I like English. I feel good. These short lines gave me power. They gave me energy. I said them slowly. I smiled as I said them. I said them with hope. I said them with belief. And then I added one more line about my day. I said I will go to school. I will eat lunch with my friend. I will read 1 page. These small lines helped me feel ready. They helped me think in English right from the morning. You can try this too. Create your own morning talk. Say 5 kind things. Say 1 plan for your day. Say it with a smile. Do it every morning. It will give you energy. It will make you feel strong on the inside. It will start your day with confidence. At night, I also had a bedtime habit. I called them my bedtime words. I said 5 things again I did well. I tried hard. I learned today. I feel calm. I am proud. These words helped me sleep peacefully. They helped me end my day with love and gratitude. Then I added, I went out, I talked with my mother, I watched a video, I read a story. I used only my 50 words, but I remembered the whole day. Even small things are big when you're learning. They help you feel proud. You can do the same. End your day with 5 simple lines. Say them softly. Say them gently. Say them with love in your heart. This will make your English journey sweet and warm. It will give your brain rest and your heart peace. Now, I want to tell you how I use my 50 words to learn feelings. I said I am happy. I am sad. I am tired. I am okay. I feel good. Then I made more lines. She is happy. He is sad. We are tired. They are okay. You feel good. It helped me talk about my heart. Feelings matter. If you can speak about how you feel, you can connect with others. You can find comfort. You can be real. So use your simple words to express emotions. Say one feeling each day. Say it in the morning, at lunch, and before bed. One feeling. One word can bring you closer to people and to yourself. Here's something fun you can try. Pick one of your 50 words. Say it 10 times. Then build 5 sentences with it. Let's take the word like. Say I like apples. You like tea. We like to run. They like books. He likes rain. Then add a feeling. Say I like apples. They are sweet. Or you like tea. It makes you calm. That's how you grow your English. Start small, like planting a tree. First comes the root, then the leaves, then the fruit. Your words are the roots. Your sentences are the leaves. Your fluency is the fruit. Now let me share something I called my 1-minute talk. I picked a topic like my room and spoke for 1 minute. My room is small. It is clean. I sleep there. I read there. I sit on my bed. I like my room. I only used words I already knew. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine. It was real. I did this every day with topics like food, the sky, or my friend. You can try this too. Pick a topic. Set a timer for 1 minute. Speak what you know. Don't worry if you pause. Don't worry if you repeat. Just keep going. That's how fluency grows from honest effort and daily use. I also like saying opposites. Words like hot and cold, big and small, happy and sad, fast and slow, up and down. Then I made lines. The tea is hot. The water is cold. My bag is big. My phone is small. I am happy. She is sad. The car is fast. The man is slow. I go up. I come down. It was fun and helped my brain work better. You can do this too. Write 5 pairs. Say 5 lines every day. You'll love it and your English will grow strong. Now let me tell you about the icy game. I looked around and said, I see a book. I see a chair. I see a cup. I see my bag. I see the door. Then I added details. The book is good. The chair is brown. The cup is full. The bag is black. The door is open. After that, I made full lines. I see a good book. I see a brown chair. I see a full cup. I see a black bag. I see an open door. I did this for 5 minutes every day. It helped me look, think, and speak in English all at once. You can try this too. Start with 5 things. Say what you see. Add 1 word, then make a sentence. That's how fluency grows 1 step at a time. And here's something important to remember. Mistakes are good. I made many. I said he go instead of he goes. I said I eats instead of I eat. But I didn't stop. I laughed. I learned, I tried again. That is how we all grow. That is how you grow too. So don't be afraid. Say your sentences, make mistakes, smile, try again. That means you're learning and getting better. I used to say I make mistakes, but I also make progress. You can say it too, because it's true. Now let me tell you about my weekend activity, the 5-word challenge. I picked 5 words and made 5 lines for each. For example, with the word go, I go to school. You go home. We go to the shop. They go to work. She goes to the park. Then with eat, I eat rice. You eat bread. We eat together. They eat fast. He eats slowly. I used a notebook called my 5-line book. You can make one too. Write 1 word at the top, then build 5 simple sentences. Do this on weekends or every day. It helps a lot. It helps you bring your words into real life. The more you use them, the more confident you become. One day, I was walking and saw a man selling fruit. I said, "Hello, I want 1 apple, please." He smiled and gave it to me. I said, "Thank you. Have a good day." He said, "You too." Just a few words, but they worked. They helped me speak. You can do this too. Start with small talks. Say hello. Say thank you. Say goodbye. That is English. That is fluency. Another thing that helped me was watching short cartoons in English. I didn't understand everything, but I watched, listened, and smiled. I paused the video. I repeated the line. I said it out loud. I copied the sounds. I said things like, "He is funny. She is small. It is raining. They are playing. I am happy." These simple lines became my own lines. They made me feel proud. You can do the same. Watch easy videos, listen closely, say the words, repeat them, make them your own. I also love singing simple English songs. I found kids' songs like "I See a Cat" or "Hello, How Are You?" and sang with joy. I moved my hands, I smiled. It was fun. It was easy. And it helped me speak more clearly and confidently. Songs help your mouth move. They help you remember words. They make learning feel like play. So don't be shy. Sing a little, speak a little. That's how you enjoy English. That's how you grow with joy. One more thing I want to share. Every time I learned a new word, I used it right away. I didn't wait. I used it 5 times that very same day. When I learned a new word, I used it right away. If I learned slow, I said I walk slow. He is slow. The car is slow. The line is slow. The internet is slow. That's 5 lines, and that helped the word stay in my mind. If I learned happy, I said, I am happy. She is happy. This food makes me happy. The movie is happy. It is a happy day. 5 lines again. Then I remembered it. You can do this too. 1 word, 5 uses. Do it again tomorrow with a new word. That's how you build memory. That's how fluency grows. Another thing I did was make word cards. On one side, I wrote the word. On the other, I wrote 5 lines. I read them aloud. Then I put the card in my pocket. At lunch on the bus, even walking, I pulled it out and said the lines again. I made 20 cards for my favorite words. You can make these too. Write a word. Write 5 lines. Say them. Carry them. Speak them. This is your tool. This is your power. This is your progress. Each time you speak, your words get stronger. And that strength is already in you. You just need to use it. I also loved making something I called a 1-word story. I picked 1 word like run and created a small story with it. I wake up, I run to the door, I run to the street, I run with my dog, I feel happy. That was my run story, short but useful. Then I did it again with eat. I said I open the box. I see food. I eat the rice. I eat with my friend. I feel full. You can try this too. Pick one word. Make a 5-line story. Say it out loud. Then try again with a new word. Let each word be a seed for your story. Each word is like a key. It opens a door. Behind it is a new world, a new feeling, a new voice. Use that key. Walk through the door. I also tried something brave. One day I talked to myself for 10 full minutes. I said all the lines I knew. My name is Ariel. I live here. I have a friend. I like tea. I eat bread. I sleep early. I feel good. I read books. I walk fast. I didn't stop. I kept going. I used what I had. And when I finished, I felt proud, not because I was perfect, but because I kept speaking. That's fluency, not speed or grammar, but flow. Being brave. Letting your words come out. You can try this too. Talk to yourself for 5 minutes. Say anything you know. Use your 50 words. Make short lines. Say them with love, with care, and with belief. You will grow. I also had a powerful habit I called mirror talks. Every day I stood in front of a mirror. I looked into my eyes and said 10 lines. I am learning. I am trying. I can do this. I speak English. I love my words. I love to grow. I want to speak more. I am not afraid. I will not stop. I will get better. I said these slowly, clearly, with deep feeling. These lines were like light to me. They filled me with calm courage and strength. You can do this too. Go to a mirror. Look at yourself. Say kind words. Say your English lines. Say even simple things like, I like tea. I go home. I eat bread. The mirror is your friend. It lets you see your face. It lets you hear your voice. And it reminds you you are strong enough to do this. One day, I felt very low. I was tired. I didn't want to study. But I still stood in front of my mirror and said one line, I will try again. That one sentence gave me power. It pushed me forward. Even when your heart feels heavy, say one good thing. It might be the spark you need. Another helpful thing was my Word Life book. It was a small notebook. Every week I picked 5 words and used them in my daily life. I made sentences. I created stories. I wrote about my lunch, my shoes, my day, using just those 5 words again and again. I looked at them during free time. I read my lines. I said them out loud. I even drew pictures beside them to remember better. If my word was apple, I drew an apple and wrote, I eat an apple. If it was walk, I drew a shoe and wrote, I walk to school. You can make this book too. Pick 5 words. Use them. Draw them. Write about your day. It's simple, creative, and it works. Another fun thing I did was called 5 times fun. I picked a short line, like I like tea, and repeated it 5 times. Then I changed one word. I like milk. I said it 5 times too. Then I like books. I did this daily. It trained my mouth and my brain. This habit made me faster, more confident. It helped my tongue move and my memory grow. You can do it too. Choose a line. Repeat. Change a word. Repeat again. It's small, but powerful. It helps your brain and mouth work together. That's how real learning happens. Now, I want to tell you something very important. Sometimes people laughed at my English. Sometimes they said, your sentence is wrong. It hurt. It made me feel small. I wanted to stop, but I remembered my reason. I told myself I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm growing. I won't stop. and I didn't stop. I kept going, I kept speaking, and slowly the hurt faded. My heart got stronger. My words got stronger too. So if anyone laughs, don't stop. If someone says bad things, don't listen. You are not weak. You are learning. You are brave. You are going at your own speed. And that is good. You are not alone. I am with you. Your words are with you, and they will carry you forward. Say this now, I believe in me. Say it again. Say it one more time. Say it with love. That is how we grow. That is how we shine. I once met a girl. She said, I know only 4 words. I smiled and said, then use them. She said, I go. I come. I like food. I feel good. And I said, you are already speaking. She was so happy. And I was happy too, because even 4 words were enough to express herself. That's the beauty. You don't need many. You just need to use them. So use your words. Use them daily. Use them with joy. Use them with trust. 1 word, 1 step, 1 heart. That is enough. That is fluency. Now let me share something that helped me grow very fast. I called it talk to everything. I looked around my home and spoke to the things I saw. I looked at my chair and said, you are brown. You help me sit. I like this chair. I looked at my book and said, you are open. You have words. I learn from you. Then I looked at my shoes and said, you are black. You help me walk. You are strong. I did this every day. It was simple. It was fun. And it worked. It made me use my English in real life. It helped me think in English and feel confident. You can do this too. Look around your room. Talk to 5 things. Say 2 lines to each. That's 10 sentences. That's your practice. You don't need a big plan. You just need to start right where you are, with what you see, with the words you already know. Look around you, your phone, your table, your mirror, your food. Can you say 3 things? Say what you see. Say how it feels. Say what it does. That is speaking. That is your power. That is English in your hands, in your voice, in your heart. One more thing I loved was copy and change. I took 1 easy line and made more. I said I like tea. Then I changed it. I said I like milk. I like books. I like the sky. I like to sing. I like my room. 1 small sentence became many. Then I used other lines, he goes to school. I turned it into, she goes to work. I go to sleep. We go out. They go home. Same with I am happy. I changed it to, he is happy. She is happy. We are happy. You are happy. They are happy. I didn't use hard words. I didn't need new ones. I used what I had. I turned them. I stretched them. I played with them. You can do that too. Take 1 line, make 5 more, copy and change. Say them out loud. Let them become part of you. Feel your voice. Watch your mouth. See your courage grow. That is when words become alive inside you. Another habit I used was my 5-line day. Every day I spoke just 5 English sentences. Not 10, not 20, just 5. But I said them slowly with care, with heart. Some days I said I wake up, I eat rice, I go to school, I talk to my friend, I sleep early. Other days I said, she is nice, he is tall, the sun is hot, the bag is full, the tea is cold. These were simple, but they were real. They were mine, and they made me proud. You can try this too. After you wake up after lunch, Or before sleep, just say 5 lines. Let them be easy. Let them be kind. Let them be yours. When you do this every day, something magical happens. Your brain starts to think in English. You don't even try. It just happens. That's fluency, not big grammar or hard words, but small words said again and again with love. One day, I sat in the park. I saw a boy playing with a red ball. In my head, I said, "The boy is happy. He plays with a red ball. He runs fast. He laughs a lot. I feel good." And I felt something strong. I felt like I was in English, not outside looking in. That's what I want for you. Not just to learn English, but to live in it. Even with small words. Even with just 50 words. Because those words are gold. Another fun habit was 5 things. I looked around and said 5 objects I could see. I see a wall. I see a cup. I see a fan. I see a clock. I see a pen. Then I added a detail. The wall is white. The cup is empty. The fan is slow. The clock is round. The pen is blue. Then one more sentence for each. I like the white wall. I drink from the empty cup. The slow fan makes me calm. The round clock is quiet. The blue pen is on my book. That was 15 lines in just 2 minutes. Fun, fast, and so helpful. You can try this too. Look around. Pick 5 things. Say what you see. Then say more. Let your words grow like small plants. Water them with love. Speak them with joy. Soon you'll have a garden full of English. And you made it all from 50 small words. No hard grammar. No big vocabulary. Just steps again and again. That's the real secret. That's the magic I want you to believe. You are not bad at English. You are not slow. You are not weak. You are just starting. You are on your path. And that is a beautiful thing. You are trying. You are using what you know. You are doing the right thing. If you can say, "I like books. I go home. He is kind. She is smart. We are ready," then you are already speaking. You are already growing. You are already building something strong. One word at a time. One smile at a time. One story at a time. That's how I did it. And that's how you can do it too. And guess what? I'll be with you every step of the way. Now I want to share something gentle and lovely. I called it Talk to the Day. Every night before I went to sleep, I spoke to my day. I said, "Hello, day. You are good." Or, "Hello, day. You are hard." Then I said 5 things I did. I ate rice. I saw my friend. I watched a video. I laughed. I read a book. Then I said how I felt. I felt happy. I felt calm. I felt okay. That was all. Short, soft, but powerful. It helped me close the day with love. It helped me use real English about real life. You can do this too. Before you sleep, talk to your day. Say 5 things. Say how you feel. Use your 50 words. Say it slowly. Say it with care. Let your brain rest in English. Let your heart feel proud. Another fun thing I did was called Talk to the Sky. When I walked outside, I looked up and said, "You are blue. You are big. You are kind. You make me smile." I knew the sky couldn't hear me, but I didn't mind. I like to speak. I like to say something with love. I did the same with trees. I said, "You are tall. You are green. You give me shade." I spoke to cats, to flowers, to water. I talked to the world. I used kind, easy words. It helped me speak more. It helped me love more. It helped me live more. You can do it too. Go outside. Look at something. Say 5 lines. Speak your English to the world, even if the words are simple. Even if you repeat, you are learning. You are building something beautiful. Another helpful habit I had was line-by-line stories. I picked a word like eat and told a small story. I wake up. I see food. I eat bread. I drink tea. I feel full. Or with go, I stand up. I go out. I walk fast. I see my friend. We go to school. The lines were short, but together they made a full idea. A story. A picture. You can do this too. Pick a word. Make 5 lines. Let it become a story. Say it out loud. Smile when you say it. Let it feel like your story. Stories stay in the heart. They help your mouth move. They help your brain grow. So tell small stories again and again. That's the best kind of practice. I also love something I called 3-time repeat. I picked one line and said it 3 times, slowly, with care, with heart. I like milk. I like milk. I like milk. Then I changed one word. I like tea. I like tea. I like tea. Then again, I like juice. I like juice. I like juice. It helped me speak with confidence. It helped me feel sure. It helped me talk without thinking too much. You can try this right now. Pick one line. Say it 3 times. Then change one word. Say it again. You'll feel it. Your voice will grow strong. Your mouth will feel smooth. Your heart will feel joy. That is fluency, not big grammar, not perfect sentences, but strong, real easy speech. And finally, I made something fun called the 5-word box. I took a small box and wrote 5 words on little papers. One day my 5 words were go eat like play sleep. I took one word and made a line. Then I made another and another. With play, I said I play now. He plays football. We play outside. I made more lines using every word from the box. During the day, I used those 5 words in real life. When I ate, I said, I eat rice. When I walked, I said, I go home. When I read, I said I like this. When I saw a child, I said, he plays. When I felt tired, I said, I sleep now. These simple lines help me connect English to my daily life. That made me speak more and feel more free. You can try this too. Make your own word box. Pick 5 words in the morning. Use them through your day. Say them when you move, eat, see something. Speak with joy, even if it's simple. That practice will help you more than you know. Another day, I went to a small shop. I said, hello, I want milk. The man smiled. He gave me milk. I said, thank you. I said, good day. Just 5 words, but they worked. They gave me confidence. I felt brave. I felt calm. I felt like I could speak to the world, and so can you. Try this go outside. Say a line. Say 2. Buy something. Ask something. Thank someone. Use your small words. Use your big heart. The world is your classroom. Mistakes are okay. Forgetting is okay. Your voice still matters. Your effort still matters. Keep building your voice. Keep loving your English. Every small step matters. One day you will look back and say, wow, I did it. I can speak. I feel free. And you'll remember the small things. Mirror Talks 5-line days, Sky Talks word boxes. You'll remember how far you came. You'll smile knowing it was always inside you. That strength, that voice, it was yours all along. Now let me share what I did when I felt bored. Some days I didn't want to read or watch anything. I just felt tired. But I still wanted to learn. So I made a simple game. I called it Line Builder. I sat down and picked one word. I made one line, I go to school. Then another, I eat lunch at school. Then one more, I talk to my friend. Then we walk home together. Last, I feel happy today. 5 lines. I didn't write them. I spoke them. I closed my eyes and imagined the story. I saw the school my friend might walk. I used easy words, but the story felt real. The lines felt warm. The words felt strong. And I felt proud of myself. You can play this game too. Pick one word, make one line, add more, let a story grow. You don't need a pen or paper. You just need your voice and your heart. Let the story rise. Let the words flow. Let your English live inside you. Even one small story can change your mood. It can make you feel proud again. One day I picked sleep. I said I feel tired. I close my book. I turn off the light. I lie in bed. I sleep now. These soft lines made me feel peaceful, ready for rest. Another day I picked walk. I said I put on my shoes. I open the door. I see the road. I walk slowly. I feel free. It felt like a journey in my heart. You can build your own line builder moments anywhere, anytime. It's simple, but it works. It helps your English grow from the inside. Another thing I loved was answering simple questions. I made the questions myself. What do I like? I like tea. Where do I go? I go to the shop. What do I eat? I eat bread. How do I feel? I feel good. What do I see? I see the sun. Every day, I made 5 small questions. I answered them with my voice, with care, with love. You can do this too. Ask yourself. Answer gently. Use your 50 words. Speak your truth. It makes you feel strong. It makes your voice real. It helps you grow in joy. Then I had something I called Repeat Day. On this day, I didn't learn anything new. I only said the lines I already knew. I picked 10 lines and said each one 3 times. I am strong. I eat rice. I read books. He is kind. We go home. I just repeated. But it helped me feel full inside. It made me feel safe and sure. You don't always need something new. Sometimes just repeat. Let the words sink in. Let them become soft. Let them go deep. Let them stay with you. Repeating is not boring. Repeating is power. It's how your words become part of you. One day, I made a list of my happy lines. These were words that made me smile. I'm learning. I like my words. I am not afraid. I try again. I love this journey. I said these when I was tired. I said them when I felt small. These lines lifted me. They gave me light. They gave me hope. You can make your own list too. 5 lines, 10 lines. Say them when you feel weak. Say them when you feel strong. Say them when you don't know what else to say. Let them guide you. Let them hold you. Let them remind you how far you've come. Because even the smallest line can carry big love. Even the simplest sentence can hold power. These are your light lines, your peace lines, your power lines. They carry your feelings. They bring you joy. They remind you that your voice matters. One more special thing I did was something I called the thank you game. Every night I said 5 thank you lines in English. Thank you for my food. Thank you for my home. Thank you for my friend. Thank you for my book. Thank you for this day. Each line made me feel warm. They helped me smile. They made me love life more deeply. And the best part, I spoke them in English. I was learning and feeling good at the same time. You can play this game too. Say thank you in English to your room, to your shoes, to the sky, even to yourself. Gratitude is a gentle teacher. It helps the heart feel calm. It helps the voice grow strong. And when you say thank you in English, you grow in 2 ways, in language and in love. One day I looked out my window and saw clouds. I spoke to them softly. You are soft. You move slow. You are white. You are big. You make the sky beautiful. That was just a simple talk with clouds, but it made me happy. It made me feel like I belonged. This is what English can do. It connects you to the world. It helps you see beauty and speak it out loud. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for a big moment. Speak now. Speak today. Talk to the world. Talk to your dreams. Talk to yourself with your 50 words. You don't need 100 words. You just need the right ones and a kind heart, a brave mouth, a soft mind, a mind that says, yes, I can, a heart that says, yes, I will, and a voice that says, I believe in me. And when you keep going one day, your words will fly. That's the day your freedom begins. Now, let me tell you about a quiet day that changed everything. Nothing big happened. I woke up. I made tea. I looked outside. I saw the sun and said, the sun is bright. Then I smiled and said, I feel happy. I added, this is a good day. I sat with a small notebook. I looked at my word list and picked just 5 eat, go, like, see, feel. I closed my eyes. I made a little story. I wake up. I eat bread. I go out. I see a friend. I feel happy. Just one small story, just 5 words, but it filled me with something strong. I felt free. I felt like I could speak about my life, my day, my world in my words. That's when I knew I didn't need more words. I just needed to use what I had. Use them again. Use them with love. Use them with peace. Use them with joy. I called that moment my English light. And now that light lives in you too. It appears when you stop waiting. It comes when you stop saying, I need more. It shines when you start using what you already have. It shines brighter when you say, this is enough. That is fluency. That is your strength. That is your voice rising from your heart. Let me share what I did on Sundays. I called it Slow Sunday. On this day, I didn't push myself. I didn't rush. I didn't try to do too much. I picked 10 lines I loved from the week. I said each one slowly. I am ready. Then I waited. I like tea. Then I paused. He is smart. Then I smiled. Each word got space. Each line got care. Each sound felt soft and full. You can do this too. Pick your favorite lines. Say them with love. Say them with peace. Let your words feel calm. Let your voice feel deep. Let English live in your breath. Because that's how English becomes part of you, not just something you study, but something you live. Another thing I did was talk to a picture. I looked at photos and books or on my phone. One day, I saw a picture of a man and his dog. I said, the man is old. The dog is happy. They walk together. They are friends. This is love. I made a little story from that image. I used easy words, but I felt like a poet, like a writer, like someone who sees with the heart. You can try this too. Look at any picture. Say what you see. Say what you feel. Say what you imagine. It's not about being right. It's about being real. Use your voice. Use your words. Let the picture become a story inside you. I also used to sing my lines. Yes, sing in my own little way. Not like a radio song, just a soft melody from my heart. I said I feel good today, like a tune. I said I go to sleep now like a lullaby. I said I like to walk like a happy chant. It made me smile. It made me calm. It made speaking feel like music. You can do this too. Make your words a song. Let your voice dance. Make your speech light and soft. That's joy. That's love. That's deep practice. You are not just learning. You are creating. You are building your own way with English. You can turn lines into stories. You can turn words into songs. You can turn your voice into magic. And you can do it all with just 50 words. That's the beauty of it. One day, I played a game called Yes and No. I asked myself simple questions. Do I like tea? I answered, yes, I do. Do I like rain? No, I don't. Then I changed the person. Do you like bread? Yes, I do. Do you play football? No, I don't. I made 10 questions and 10 answers. It was fast, fun, and helpful. You can do this too. Ask yourself. Answer honestly. Use your real life. Use what you like, what you do, what you know. That's how you speak more. That's how you think in English. That's how you bring joy into your learning. English is not just for books. It's not just for tests. It's for life. It's for now. You are not learning for later. You are speaking for today. This moment is your classroom. That's why 50 words are enough. Because today is enough. You are enough. One day, I made a line I still say today, small words, big heart. That is my way. That is my rule. That is my joy. I don't need big words. I don't need long lines. I just need to speak from the heart, to speak with kindness, to speak with care. And you can do the same. Every line you say is a gift. Every word you speak is light. So speak again. Speak slow. Speak with love because love makes English grow. Not fear, not shame, not speed, but love. And your 50 words are full of love. They are more than enough to tell your truth, to tell your story, and to change your life. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you feel stronger, braver, and more ready to speak. Remember, your words matter, no matter how small. Keep using them, keep growing, and keep smiling. Your journey is beautiful, and I'll be right here with you every step of the way. See you next time, and don't forget, one word at a time, one heart at a time. You've got this.